telling you. I'm not the first one to come up with this stuff. Hopefully I'm not the last one. I doubt that I would be. You're all thinking the same damn thing. I'm just one of you guys. Same ones. I just happen to be vain enough to recently found an outlet for it. The problem with outlets is eventually you're going to build up a tolerance to it and have to find an outlet for your outlet. You know, vacation from a vacation kind of thing. Oh, man. The quote, Pulp Fiction. Comfortable silence. Save enough time for everyone to have, at least I'm being selfish, that was really for me, but inner reflecting for a little bit, and then I'm the one that keeps talking. I'll keep talking. Alright, well, let's forget about it. It's like a tidal wave. Tidal wave. If you don't keep your head up, it'll crush you. You'll fall into the water a couple times. Resilience and all that bullshit, you know. I'm trying to be vague enough, because if I keep getting on a specific subject besides this mass thing I'm talking about, I'm going to go into a whole bunch of other things, and then what's that? I'm not going to have any more things to talk about. That's bullshit. I'm a talker. I'm a teenage. I feel like the song Joker should be playing, the old song Joker. Take my lovin' on the run. We're all lonely, and we try to attach ourselves to somebody because we're lonely. And here's what's funny about the word lonely or loneliness. It really doesn't hit you or anyone else as a say, because it's a very sedated word nowadays, just like awesome is. The original sense of awesome, if I ever say the original sense of awesome, meaning awe-inspiring, like you're just like, wow. Kind of, I guess it would be like seeing the Grand Canyon, or like just seeing something beautiful through nature or through someone else. That is awe-inspiring. When we slang term awesome, you know, it's just that. It's awesome. It's like, hey, that's cool. This is, you know, cool. Same slang. But the original sense of awesome, at least to me, and I'm selfish enough to go, well, to me, subjects, anyway, before I get lost in my mind, because I'm going to, we're all looking for that one person, or a couple people, to see through that mask. I say stop bullshitting yourselves, you know? I mean, I can talk and talk till I'm blue in the face, which I will. I won't be blue in the face. I'm pretty white. You probably would see the blue if I did. You know. Woo! I don't know, guys. Ladies. Life is truly stranger than fiction. And no particular event today has spawned why I'm doing this. It's just one of those things. I think it's just nice to talk. And again, I'm a weird guy. You never know. Keep the long silence. See, I'm trying to keep the long silences aside. I mean, I keep bullshitting about subjects. To quote, I say, let us never be complete. You are not your fucking khakis. If you don't know the reference I just made, look it up. I guarantee you'll find many. There will probably be one thing in particular that you'll just find from that, but besides the point. Because when you cease to grow, is truly to die. Simple fact. But back to the mask. Whatever you want to call it, mask. For sake of argument, I'm going to be calling it mask. I'm not the only one. I had to say masks, plural, because apparently I say it wrong. When I think I'm saying it plural, I'm saying it singular. Mask, to me that was plural, but it sounds like the singular. It doesn't fucking matter. A lot of hand movements going on. Well, what's the term I just recently learned? Awkward turtle? Why are you still listening to me? Because you're not. Good times. I guess to describe the feeling, and it is multiple people you can feel it with. Then this is not something recent. I'm speaking in generalities once again. Generalities are safe. I'm not going to go too deep in anything, because I'm going to assume that this is the one of the earlier versions of these talks. I mean, I pretty much touched the surface. They use a cliche, tip of the iceberg, blah blah blah. I hate that. I fucking hate. I'm gonna quote again. Am I just a walking cliche of quotes? Whatever works. Maybe I'll decide one day to show you that make it public on the theories that I have. But apparently I'm supposed to keep them safeguarded for now. But whatever. Stop wearing masks so much with other people. Sometimes you gotta let your guard down. And yes, you go out on that limb, and unfortunately sometimes that limb breaks and you fall back to the ground. Well, the climb kind of sucks, because then you got to get yourself back up to that point again to actually find a limb to reach out on. Unfortunately and fortunately, blah blah blah, whatever your stake on it, I'm trying to keep my mind from going into all the technicalities and semantics of it all. By the way, I'm not supposed to flick the cherry, but I'm doing it because I know if I keep it going, I'm gonna be here for like 3 hours, and that's just not good for for general audience. This has already been longer than it should be, but you know what? Fuck off. Yes, that was a overseas gesture. Alright, put it this way. When you're sitting late at night with somebody, it usually is a party, and you feel like you're at a... Say the best conversation you'll ever have is with a stranger. This may be true. And it is true, because with a stranger, then you part your ways, there's no more drama, there's no more, well, I can ask them what they meant by this, because sometimes that does ruin it, when you actually get the real motive behind of why someone said something. It kind of deteriorates the